Did you see Paige Bueckers last night? She just put on a masterclass. 44 points? Are you kidding me? That's a rookie record. The highest amount of points scored this season. Paige, what are you doing? If you're unfamiliar with Paige's game, then this is probably a surprise to you. If you've been watching her since high school, like a lot of us, we knew this was coming. This is the Paige we seen when she was in high school. You've seen glimpses of it in college. She was injured a lot, and she was in a system where she had to just play in the system. And that happens a lot of times in college with players. You see, let's say a Westbrook. Westbrook came out of nowhere. Kawhi Leonard. They played within the system that, who was the coach at San Diego State? Fisher. They played within the system that the coaches ran. And so you didn't see them have breakout games or insanely big numbers like that. Those programs had a way of doing things, and it wasn't go get 50. Chat, we're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers as fast as possible. So hit that button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy. I was actually going to go to bed, and something told me, like, Rakia and Paige, you got to see what happens in this game. So I ended up staying up, and it did not disappoint. She went crazy in the third quarter. I think she scored, 15 points. Sorry, my allergies are killing me. I think she scored 15, didn't miss, something like that. The third quarter was nuts, and then the fourth quarter was automatic. Her teammate scored one shot. That's it. So she was out there with literally no help. She had 44 points on 81 or 82% shooting efficiency. That is insane. Only missed 4 shots and only took 5 free throws. One of them was a tech, so it wasn't like she got fouled and one or something like that. No, one of them was a tech. She only shot 5 free throws and put up 44 points. That's insane, man. That I'm telling you, I was shocked. I'm a big Paige fan. I've been watching her since high school, like the rest of the world. And her game just works so much better in the league versus playing in college. I think it was Iman Shumpert. Somebody said that high school, it was Jeff Teague, Iman Shumpert, something like that. High school is more similar to the pros than playing in college. And Paige's game is made for what we seen last night. She, like I said, no teammates really came along with her, and she just dominated that game. We've never seen anything like that. Cynthia Cooper did have the record at 44 as well, but Cynthia Cooper was not technically a rookie because it was the inaugural season of the WNBA. So she was like 32 or something like that when she did it. And so in the records books, I mean, if that was the case, all of them would own some sort of rookie record. So I don't think the record books reflect the first season as quote unquote rookies. Shout out to Rakia Jackson. She had an amazing night. They were going band for band, like an efficient night too, bro. It seemed like neither one of them was missing. She put up 25, went 6 out of 7 from 3. Kelsey Plum spoiled the night with a layup off the backboard going down middle, which is not easy. If you play ball, that is not an easy layup. She spoiled the night with that layup. The team, that was where you seen some inexperience as well for the Dallas Wings. The team, I think it was Zaza, she was on strong side, and she stunned it. And when she needed to just completely commit and give up that corner 3 or that wing 3 from Barker. You live with Barker shooting a game winner 3 in the Staples Center versus Kelsey Plum doing a layup. But that's where age came in. Cam Brink still was really, really effective in this game on the defensive end. But look at this box score. Maddie came along, 3 for 9. She hit only 3-pointers. She had 13. That was the best help she had. Somebody shooting 33%. So let's look at Paige's numbers again. Again, only 4 free throws. 81% on 17 for 20. That is insane. That's insane. I wonder, we should look at the NBA history and see somebody score over 40 points and shot a higher percentage. I doubt that's happened, especially while shooting 17 times. Like, I doubt that's happened. She had 44 points, 3 assists, because who was hitting some shots anyway? She was getting to it, man. She was getting to it. JJ Quinterly got injured, and it looked like it was serious. She was just being a hound on defense, and she's one of them players that she's looking for Paige. She's looking for Paige to get the ball, and so I really love her game. She's a hound on defense. I seen her do it against Kelsey Mitchell. I seen her last night doing it against Kelsey Plum. Hines Allen, bro. At the end of the game, you really, really sold. I think it was off of a jump ball. She just took it down court. Like she was dribbled off her leg, something. I forget the exact play, but it was a clutch time. And why are you dribbling a rock? And there were plenty of times down the stretch that Paige did not get the ball. I just didn't understand sometimes what the team was doing. Paige wasn't touching the rock, and that should never happen. They should have fed her the ball any and every time they could. And so down the stretch, we've seen that happen. Let's see what some of the reaction is. Bleacher Report posted it. WNBA. Yeah, Shamar Moore was in the building. Chet was in the building. It was just a LA game. They had a lot of celebrities in the building. Paige, 44 points, 4 rebounds, 4 for 3. She didn't miss a 3. That's insane. I did want to see some of the people's reaction. Excellent game, but I'm sorry. Why is she not guarded? Clark gets picked up as soon as she touched the ball. The thing with Paige is, man, look, she just has a bag. You can't guard her like you guard Cece. They play 2 different styles. So if you press up on Paige, she's going to hit you with an in and out. And then she got her separation going downhill where she has a 4-on-5 basically because you're behind her. Or you press her tight around the half court line. She'll do a double cross and then get some separation and hit you with a midi. And then you want to double team her. She's always just going to find the open man, relocate, maybe come off a screen for an elbow jumper. It hurts your team more to press or double Paige. So that's the reason why they're guarded differently, because they play differently. Cece does not have the bag. Respectfully, this is not a knock on Cece. She doesn't have the bag or the one-on-one ISO skill set to torture your defense the way Paige does when you want to press up on her. People try it. Go back and watch how Indiana guarded Paige. They tried to press her and tried to give her hell, and she made it easy. Did she win? No, she didn't win. And she, on the her game-winning shot, she drove, seen the help, kicked it out to Zaza for a corner 3. It's the right basketball play technically, but you kind of just wanted to see her pull up for another midi. We did want to see that happen, but I'm never going to get mad at somebody for making the right basketball play. So she made the right play. Would have loved to see her pull up for the midi for game. So no, they didn't win, but that's not the only reason they didn't win, man. Actually, in that moment, the coach should have called a timeout, drew up a play. You have a young team. You should have called a timeout, drew up a play, and live with those results. Get them a good look. Get them a play. And then youth, like I said, that's just youth, and she should have just pulled up for that. And then on the defensive end, like I said, Zaza stunted to try to throw Kelsey Mitchell off. Kelsey Mitchell was going downhill when Zaza should have just committed to cutting that off. So those are some of the reasons they lost. And then Hines Allen had a goofball play. So the comments are a lot of praise. Every baby goat. Somebody said, look how Curry and Rip Hamilton come off screens. She's cut from that cloth too, man. She is. Her midi game is insane. It looked like you was watching baby Kobe out there at some points. Let's see if I can.
Bueckers.
It was that play she got fouled on. You just see her in the mid range, and it feels like you're watching a Kevin Durant, a Kobe, a Kawhi work in the mid range. Like she's different. I don't know that somebody is in the league now that plays like her, and this is what makes her special. Her mid range game is impeccable. She's just a real 3-level scorer. Watch this in and out on a 6'6" player behind the back. Whoop whoop. I'm out. Like when you say why don't they guard her like Cece, because she's going to make you dance. Bands will make you dance. That's looking you in your eyes 1-on-1 and getting right past you. That girl is special, man. What we're watching is going to be the best guard in the league. I have no doubt Paige Bueckers will be the best guard in the league. So all in all, I hope you did not miss that game. That was so much fun, so entertaining. Again, Rakia was on the other team, not missing shots either. That was an exciting game. I was fired up watching it. I'm AJ. This is my mic. Peace.